Hello team, today we're going to use or discuss the tools that I have given to my clients to help them make the most out of their time and see the most amount of results with the least amount of effort. And it's something I use myself and that my coaches encourage me to use, and it definitely helps me. And it's a time management sheet. Now this is just a little simple spreadsheet on your phone, on an app like Google Sheets or Excel that you have, and you just break down your week generally. Some people like to go really in depth with it to the point where they have every 15 minutes planned. Some people like to go a little bit more free with it. I personally think the best way of doing it is planning on average every hour of the day, because it really, a lot of it looks the same, and it's obviously totally up to you how you use it. But I think there's a lot of benefits to it, and we're going to talk about that today. So the main thing about a time management sheet is it helps track things, and what gets tracked gets managed. You can easily identify the gaps in your week that are for exercise, your free time, meal prep if you choose to do so, potential gaps or overbooked time slots that could cause issues. So if you're booking in too much work, which I tend to do, in one day, and then you get stressed from that, so then that stress causes you to go and eat food that maybe doesn't align with your goals, or makes you avoid training because you're tired from being overbooked, and then you try to relax from the back of that and it just snowballs. So you can really see how a time management sheet can really help that. And if we take a further little look into it, what we see from time management sheets is that we can look at where we need to focus our energy. So if we talk about training, nutrition and recovery, okay, so whether that is to get more muscular, stronger, to build habits, to help joint strength, these kind of things. When it comes to training, we think the actual training itself, the stimulus, the adaptation, which is recovery, so sleep and nutrition, and we look at these three things, and then we can start to break them down so it doesn't seem so overwhelming. So a time management sheet would show these factors in mine and my clients' lives. Sleep time, work time, training time, prep time, that's for food and for other things related to life, relaxation time. So that's 5 things that it shows. So if I know that I'm doing a bunch of training, like I'm training maybe 6 days a week, okay, like an hour and a half session, really hard, I'm enjoying it. I'd never do that, I'd train maybe 4 times a week. But I'm only sleeping 5 hours a night, there's no consistency with my nutrition prep, and there's no relaxation time in my day. And you can say, the gym is my relaxation time. Yes, but I'm talking about things where there are no stress or outward stimuli in your body, and you're just existing and doing something. Low stress, and I mean low stress in the sense of stress on your body, because training is a big stressor on your body, and how it impacts you. So you need to know that you've got enough time to sleep. It's different for a lot of people, but most people fall between 7 and 9 hours of sleep per night. You need to know that you've got enough time to train for an adaptation to occur. That's probably around 3 hours a week, plus commute back and forth once we get back into the gyms. You need to know that you have recovery, and recovery means relaxation time, downtime, and it means prep time for food. Because if you prep all your meals, or most of your meals, or even just dinner on a Sunday night, and it takes you do batch cooking, and it takes you like 2 hours, versus you take 5 hours each night to cook a really nice meal, well, that's 5 hours in your week you've just lost that you could be using for something else, and it could be just extra sleep. That literally could be it. So you need to consider that when it comes to managing your time. Now, the biggest thing it helps as well is it stops decision fatigue. Now, what's decision fatigue? Decision fatigue is brain fog. It's when you were tired. Maybe it's from dieting, working, training hard. Anything that stresses you basically can cause decision fatigue when it comes to making a choice that you maybe don't want, but you know is beneficial. So it's the idea that you're maybe choosing a high protein but low calorie meal that's maybe tasty but not as tasty as, fast food takeaway. And decision fatigue can cause you to choose the less beneficial option versus the more beneficial option. And something that meal prep does, it helps avoid decision fatigue, because it's like grab the meal, ping it, season it a little bit more, eat it, boom, it's done. Because often these decisions are made because your brain's forcing you to, or trying to entice you to make that choice, not because you actually want it. That's a whole other topic. But yeah, I hope that you found this discussion around time management useful. I do have a time management template, so for anybody listening or watching this, if you want to contact me on my socials, that's Jordan Fleming, Fleming with one M, Fitness at Instagram, so at Jordan Fleming Fitness on Instagram, or you can email me, it's jayptbusiness@gmail.com, that's jptbusiness@gmail.com, and yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye, team.